5-minute introduction. We are going to fly today. I have a 2 o'clock, so this is going to be a pretty rapid class, but it's going to be your most intense with the most notes. Okay, most intense with the most notes. And I know, Deanna, you're doing something, but all you folk, you know what to do. You be in the right spot. Have your cameras on so I can see when you are. I'm gonna leave you behind. We definitely gonna leave you behind today. The first week we talked about developing trading power. If you're not making money, if your item is not selling, if your isn't working, whatever that is, it is not because you don't know what to do. It is because you have weak trading power. Remember, the number one rule of economics is I have to want what Coach Tony is selling more than I want my money. Okay, that's the number one rule of economics. That she must convince me that my money is trash compared to what she's selling. That is okay. All right. So all right. So we own it, right? So we get it. That's the first thing we taught you in week 1. All right. That's the first thing we taught you, and I broke that down. All the replays will be available on ATS TV. I'll make sure you all get them. The second week, Grace, I think you got extensive notes on that one because you were here. Okay. What did we talk about then?
We talked about running a business is about money.
All right. And I wanted to dispel the myth immediately, Jamal, that running the business is about anything else but money. Don't let your rabbi, pastor, cousin, Alf from the 80s TV show, or what's the guy, big hairy guy, all in the 80s right now.
You just said Alpha.
Guy.
You just said Alpha.
The Alpha is the small hairy guy. That was a big one, like Bigfoot. It was,
I know what you're talking about.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Harry and the Hendersons. That's right.
All right. Harry and the Hendersons, and you know the cool Crocodile Dundee guy that'll go to a gunfight with a knife and win. You know all that stuff. It's about money. And if you're not making money in your business, you ain't got no business. Amen. Ashe, or whatever you subscribe to. It's about money. Antonio, what's the most important thing in my business to do? Make money. What's the second most important? Make money. What's the third? Multiply that money. And what's the fourth? Don't lose what you just multiplied. Make money, multiply it, don't lose it. Repeat the process. You know what I'm saying? And I gave you step-by-step how. We're getting ready, because we got an hour, we're getting ready to watch a 27-minute video. Today's title, Grace, is Building Your Sales Process. And I'm going to use one of the greatest salespeople outside myself, but he's definitely, I would say, he's a better salesperson than me because he's in insurance, and that's boring. And he became famous in insurance, which makes no sense.
It doesn't. And I like watching his videos.
He did it.
I like watching his videos.
And his videos are impeccable. His videos are Idris Elba with no shirt, oiled up. They're fantastic. Okay, they're fantastic. I'm straight, and I know Idris Elba is a good-looking brother. So, for real. So I want you to pay attention to this, and then right after that, we're going to highlight a few things. I may pause throughout. We'll see. We'll leave that debatable. Great notes. How to build your sales process. So let's vote.
Whether you're an entrepreneur or just an independent contractor, guess what we all are? We're all salespeople. So when somebody says, I'm not a salesperson, I'm an entrepreneur, they don't really understand the meaning of an entrepreneur. Every entrepreneur is a salesperson.
All right, let me get you to pause real quick, and this is what he has down. He's got prospecting first. And then you're going to move to approach and contact. And then you're going to move to presentation. I have no idea what's behind them.
So I want you to today look at this from the process of.
That has to be follow up. And then behind him is follow up. That has to be follow up. And then referral. And then maintain customer relationship. Remember when I told y'all last week that if you's a woman and you broke, you have really messed up being a woman? Y'all gave me the same response last week.
No, yes,
was like,
I
you so
remember.
right.
I remember.
Yes.
Okay. If you're a woman and you broke, you have totally messed up being a woman. Because we only take baths because women exist. We only get haircuts because women exist. Women who like women only take baths because women exist. I need you to get that if you are a woman, you run this world. Money is spent because you exist. Antonio, that's sexist. Well, I'm taking up for women, so I don't know how that is sexist. But that ain't true. Let me tell you something. Melissa, as soon as we figured out caves was better than getting rained on, men start getting women.
Of asking yourself, which part of the sales process do I make a mistake in? Where is your leak in the sales process of whatever your business may be? Where's the leak that you have? Because
I am going to stop this and say, because since I've got my own sales process, I can speed this up and do not do the whole 27 minutes. Prospecting is number 1. Approach and contact is number 2. Presentation is number 3. I believe follow-up, he hasn't shown it yet, is number 4. Referral is number 5. Maintain customer relationship is number 6. And these are repeating processes. What I want you to do here is I want you to do what he says. Where am I losing money? Is it in prospecting, Grace? Well, yeah, Grace. Let me
I'm
put
here.
this square on the screen. Okay. Who's losing money in prospecting?
Me.
Thank you so much. And who's the best salesperson here outside of me?
Me.
Thank you so much. And who is losing money in prospecting?
Me.
Who has sold over $1 million of stuff?
You.
No, you.
Me.
Who has sold 400 conference tickets at $2,795?
No. Okay, me.
Mm-hmm. Who's made over 150 calls in a day?
Me.
Who, when applying themselves, has a 50% closing ratio?
Me.
Who knows how to cold call?
Me.
Who knows how to prospect?
Me.
Produce leads?
Me.
Who can you give a phone and there's zero business and she raised $30,000 and make a business?
Me.
Who's done that before?
Me.
Could ATS exist without Grace? Don't be humble.
No,
The first dollar ATS ever made, who made it?
I did.
The second dollar,
I did.
the $2,000,
I did.
the $29,000,
I did.
and the $30,000.
I did.
And who fucking sucks at prospecting?
Me.
Okay, thank you so much. You got to process this. That's LeBron James, the greatest to ever do it. Wouldn't even be no ATS. And where you losing money, Grace?
Prospecting.
Okay, then. Y'all don't want to play with me. That's
Okay.
all right.
It's funny because
I know
I was
y'all-
at the store today
Hello?
picking up something, and I was actually at CVS, and the cashier. She said, "Hey, did you find everything okay?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." And so she said, "Hey, are you heading back to work?" I said, "Well, actually, I work from home." She said, "Oh, well, you might be asking, what is it that you do?" And I just started telling her what I do. I help people to find, if they want to start a business, they want to start their speaking career. Speaking career went off in her head because she wants to speak to kids and high school kids and, really talk to them because she got pregnant at 18 and because she really thought she liked this guy and all this. And, I said, "Well, you know what? Give me your name and phone number. And I want to schedule a good day and time to talk with you, let you know. I want to go in detail about what it is you want to do. And in that way, I can let you know how we can help you." And she said, "Yeah, because I really want to do it." Yes, ma'am. So
you want it. You want it. Grace, let me give you a new sentence. So what you do, Grace? I work for $1 billion company.
Mm-hmm.
Taking small businesses into $1 million companies. You're welcome.
Thank you. You said taking or making?
I work for $1 billion company.
Yes.
Taking small. No, we'll change words. I work for $1 billion company. No, excuse me. Let's make it even more fancy. No, I work for $1 billion company, and I'm in charge of taking small businesses and making them $1 million companies. I'm in charge of hold them, dunk on me, and put them in my face. You know what them is.
Yes.
How about I'm responsible? I'm responsible.
That sounds good. Whichever one floats your fancy, Grace. You understand?
Yes, sir.
What I just did was eliminate Grace prospecting problems, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you
What's
did.
number one you do? Okay, we will come back to that, cuz. Don't worry about it. We won't come back to it, cuz. Don't worry about it.
For me, over the years, every single time my sales would drop or I would see someone outdoing me, I would always ask myself, where in the process do I have a problem with? Where in the process is a challenge I have that I have to figure out a way to improve? Because in reality, improving in sales is really about discipline and it's about details. If you are not disciplined, which means work ethic, diligence, follow through, all that stuff, or you're not paying attention to the details that we're about to get into right now, you're simply winging it. And you don't want to wing.
All right, stop right there. I want you to understand that sales is about discipline and details, okay? I want you to understand that you cannot prospect if when I ask you, what do, you tell me what you do for more than 5 seconds. We're going to make this money today, Jerome. In fact, all y'all put me on speaker and have your cousins and your pregnant auntie hear what I'm saying. All of y'all. If you cannot tell me, Grace, tell them what I do.
Antonio makes profitable people and companies more profitable.
See, what happens there, Trinace, is that's prospecting. The first thing I'm doing is I'm telling you, why you asked me that question, you thought I was going to get scared? I'm the leader you looking for. You were born to find me. Y'all not paying attention. Let's rewind. When Coach Tony go out there and says, "Coach, what kind of coach are you?" "Oh, well, I do, I help people." And you can't help me, Coach. You know why? Because, and Coach Tony knows this, people are always looking for an excuse to take the least resistance. And they're going to use her answer to be the reason why they didn't follow through with their own life. Come on, y'all. Y'all think I just built this $1 billion company as a black man in America and by not knowing something?
Repeat that statement you said about repeat that statement you said about least resistance.
They're going to use what Coach Tony says to take the path of least resistance because they don't want to follow through with their own lives. Watch this here. Me and Deanna just went to go vote. Deanna, tell her what just happened. We just at the polls. with Terry Pettijohn.
Okay. So we met this gentleman before when Antonio was the campaign
What gentleman?
Mr. Terry Pettijohn.
No, but what his race, please?
He's a white man.
His wife is a judge,
Yes, she is.
which is an elected official.
Yes, she is.
He's
And-
a powerful white man in the area.
Yes, he is.
Okay, keep going.
He's a powerful white man in the county, not just the area, the
In
county.
the county.
And
Okay, and his wife is an elected official. Keep going.
I believe she's a judge.
Yeah, she's a judge. Keep
She's
going.
a judge.
And what did he ask me to do?
Two things, actually.
There you go.
The first thing was him and his wife are actually having a party this evening, and he said, Antonio, you should come. So we will be going to that party with a lot of other white people from the county.
The official election celebration, the election party.
Thank you. The official election celebration party for his wife, who was elected a judge.
Well, no, not for his wife, for all the people. For everybody.
Oh, okay. I misread that text message, and I apologize for all of
That's right.
Elected officials. And there is a huge.
Well, hold on. I only got an hour. Only got an hour. All the rich white people is what she's trying to translate to. That's what that is. All the rich white people.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go. The second thing.
He recommended that Antonio purchase a huge commercial property that has been a staple in the Galveston County area for over 3 decades, and they're finally, the people who own it are finally selling it, and he recommends that Antonio purchases it.
I can do the solo. I can do the solo on that building.
Yes, you can. It's the dog track, Grace. The dog track.
Yes, Grace. Yes. Yeah, I was about to say something appropriate on this meeting when you said that. I apologize.
Yeah. I forgot Jamal is in this area. So this will just happen, Jamal. I just went vote, but people know who I am. And they've been trying to get me to be a part of the city. But Antonio buys politicians. You understand? I don't know another way to say this. Pay very close attention, everybody that got your camera off. You're fine. Keep your camera off if you have to, but it's not a diss, but pay very close attention. The reason I bring this up is I just told Coach Tony, they're going to look at your response. And they're going to use you as an excuse not to do it. Well, every time they see me making more money than them. I am the richest man in my city, by far. Not even close. Like if you look at the census, or if you pull my city, look at the census report, it says there's one, and then there's everybody else. I'm the one. One millionaire, then there's everybody else. I kid you not. I'm not joking. I live in a small city. It's in the U.S. It's in the U.S. census at this point, Jamal. At this point, that's what it is. So they know who I am. Here's the deal. This is very important. They say, man, won't you go buy what we can't buy?
Come on and talk on this day. Go buy what we can't buy.
See, my sales process is every day you meet me, Coach Tony, you gonna meet me on my best day, which is making money.
Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith.
Sir. Yes, sir.
It sounds to me, and I could be wrong, that encounter that you had today when you went to go vote is a continuation of the class this morning that we had. It's maybe I'm missing something here, but it sounds like a continuation, sir. As somebody else say, I'm just saying.
It sounds like you paying attention, Jerome. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like.
Antonio,
so
let me say one more thing, even though you got a short period of time. I thanked you for the class this morning before you were halfway through the class. And let me tell you, sir, by the time you finished the class, you knocked me upside my head and said, Jerome, you gave some very pertinent information. You weren't far off the mark. Then why are you in the same situation that you in? I had to ask myself that question when the class was over. And guess what, Mr. Smith? I didn't have an answer. So guess what I told myself? Jerome, get up off of your ASS and get to work. Just want to share that with you, sir.
No doubt, no doubt. Appreciate you. I'm glad I punched you in the jaw. I'm so grateful for that. Deanna, make sure on this AI4 conference, don't worry about me. Like, if they want me to speak, that's fine. But if I got to choose between speaking and bringing Antoine and Melissa, then I'm choosing that one. You feel me? Like, don't mess. I forget what the rules is for me being a big deal and bringing all my people. But I'd rather bring my people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can keep that speaking. Now, does Melissa and you want me to speak? Yes. Will I speak? Yes. But if I got to choose, I'm choosing. Melissa, come on, meet these people like you did last year. All right. So let's go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and go. Okay. Let's go ahead and go. Now watch this here. My point is, I'm sorry, Coach Tony, Grace, give her the replay to this. She's the only person the rest of y'all know about ATS TV. And then show her how to sign up for ATS TV to get all the replays and all the TV shows and all the business classes and all that stuff. But since she's new here, she can get, you give her like 60 days to see ATS TV. It costs $5.99 a year. $5.99 a month or $49 a year. And you get everything. I got my own Netflix full of game plus entertainment as well, right? Plus entertainment as well. Yes. Okay, she ready. She ready. You definitely are kind of people right here. What I'm trying to tell you is, looking at his picture, and I'm glad I don't have to actually do this. Now, this is part of my sales process. My sales process is redefined. But Grace, do you have a business if you have no prospects?
No.
Do you have money if you have no prospects?
No.
Grace, as soon as prospecting broke for you, what happened to your money?
It went up.
What you mean went up? No, as soon as prospecting broke.
Oh, like
you
stop.
couldn't prospect no more.
Oh, the money stopped.
So therefore, if you don't have new leads,
There is no
you
money.
don't have a business.
No, because money is in the people's pockets. So you got to have leads.
Y'all remember back in like early 2000s, if you didn't have a website, you ain't had no business? Y'all remember that? And Bill Gates, he was famous for quoting that, say there's two types of business. Those with websites, those out of business. That's just before social media. Now you don't even need a website. You just got a good social media page. You straight with it. You straight with it. Prospecting. So let me break everything to y'all. Let me break down everything about prospecting. Is this okay?
Yes.
Cool. Outstanding. Good. All right, Grace, how do I want to do this? What happens in prospecting? Awareness, write this down. Discovery, and evaluation. So in the prospecting phase, awareness happens, discovery happens, and evaluation happens. At this point, there is no exchange of income. There's no exchange of money. Denise is just looking like a dime piece, but old boy ain't asked her out yet because he not sure if she crazy or not, or whatever it may be, right? Whatever. People always understand when I put in dating talk. So here is Melissa with her fine self. And somebody across the room going, man, look at her, man. That's awareness. They've just become aware of her. Now, they say, man, who is that? Oh, that's Trinace. Well, oh, man, you don't know Trinace? They're going to discovery phase. This is where the prospect their interest is peaked. Bruh, she is fire. See, that interest is peaked. Remember, when I'm looking at Melissa, I don't know nothing else. but her something else. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else. I don't know. I don't. What else? What am I supposed to? So I'm supposed to look at this and go, oh my God, she has integrity. How am I supposed to see that? All I see is she clean up well. This is fair. You know, this right? I don't know, look at Tracy and go, she's a Christian. How? You don't know. Look at Shelly and go, oh my God. But you actually can look at Shelly and see that she can cook. You can't see that. Hold on. I was going to say, oh my God, she could. Shelly look like she throw down in the kitchen. Yeah,
That's
she got
Auntie
that
Shelly.
swag about it, don't it?
That's Auntie
Yeah,
Shelly.
yeah.
So you know she can throw down in the kitchen.
Throw down. You get Shelly, you get blessed. You hear me? You hear me? You get Shelly, you be like, you know what? I don't even want to date no more, girl. The Lord told you my wife, right? That's what they start saying. You know, that's because you can't pass up no Shelly loving. You understand, right? But this is when my interest is peaked. This is when I say, dang, Antoine is fine, right? Man, I love his bald head or whatever. My interest is peaked. I'm curious about what else is under them jeans and that mind. Well, I'm just trying to make the sales make sense. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do. You know, you look at Otis, you know, like, ooh, he's strong because he got them big old arms, right? You know, what else he's strong at is what you say. Come on now, don't fool me now. This is what we do. This is the second phase. This is all prospecting. And then this is where we lose the sale. Evaluation. Then we go, we walk up to Trinace. We walk up to it now. What's going on, man? My homeboy told me about you. Get out my face. You know what? You sure right. You sure right. Want. I evaluated you. You were found unworthy. There should be no sale right here, right? This is where the negative. We've done it before. Y'all ever walked in the place and your Holy Spirit was like, I can't be up in here. This is not. Is that no? I don't have no anointed folk up in here that. Oh, okay. I got him on this left side. I got him on this. My 50 and up was like, you sure right. Every time I didn't listen to it, I paid for it. That's evaluation. The evaluation process says, in this prospecting, now I want to show it to you. I want to show it to you on the screen. You need to make your prospect aware of you because they are going to, what was the second thing I said, Grace? Discover you. And they're going to evaluate you. Well, Antonio, man, I hear you loud and clear, bro. What's the best way to do that? One of the best ways to do that right now is post content. Straight like that. Social media. Go ahead. You should write that down. One of the best ways to do that is content. You out here with no content. No content. But don't take my word for it. Let's break down just a little bit real quick. I'm going to have him help me.
You know, people will think prospecting is going out there in the cold market and trying to get somebody to buy a house from you, and I'm going to meet them at a mall. Or prospecting is me going out there in the cold market and trying to get somebody to, buy my technology from me for their company. That's prospecting. No. Prospecting is multiple different ways of prospecting, and I'm going to explain every single one of these prospecting to you extremely in depth. So you ask yourself which one you're very good at. So think about it. First of all, there's really three different types of people in the world of prospecting that you know. One is people you don't know. Two is people you know. And three is people your people know.
All right. I need you to write this down, because your content, Antoine, is killing. And I mean this in a good way. You know, I'm young, so we say bad words to mean good things. Man, that's sick. That actually means it's really healthy and good. His content is killing people he don't know. Now on his Instagram, he needs to make sure he's taking care of people he do know. And the people, let me move this out the way, who know those people. Watch this here. Grace. Grace is,
Yes, sir.
there's nobody here better in sales than Grace. Just trust me on this. No disrespect to you, but Grace sold this company into a possible $1 billion business. It just is what it is. Unless you do that, listen to Grace. Grace,
Yes, sir.
tell us your referral process.
Referral process. Well, after I talk
Don't
to
be
you,
humble.
okay.
Mhm.
After I talk to Mr. Romy Rome and we get him all set up with everything. Hey, Romy Rome, how you doing? Just checking on you, seeing how everything is going. Anything you need from us? All right, great. Listen, Romy Rome, who do you know that can benefit from what it is that we've helped you with, everything that you've been doing, people like you, so that we can talk to them and help them like we helped you.
And how many people are you looking for?
At least 5.
All right, then. Grace turns one customer into another 5 customers because I had to pay money for the one customer. Yes, but that referral, those 5 was free. Like right now, I'm getting emails from Melissa. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. And right now, Melissa is doing big business right now in my email. It's
Listen,
big business.
Sir, you
If
told
I
me to
share,
tell her. You told me to tell
Mhm.
her to get that contract together. She said, as soon as I get past TSA, I'll have a contract. It's in my line out.
I know who the hell Melissa is. She is Speedy Gonzalez with this paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I need you to get that. Okay. Let's put this back in date. So I roll up on Trinace and I'm like, baby girl, you look good. And Trinace said, I don't know you. Okay, let me show you again. Hold on. Let me show you again. Look. See, I'm not. That's number 3. Well, I'm about to apply number 3. I don't know you, but I know Coach Tony. See? You talking about? You do know me and Coach Tony. We cool in the mud. Oh. Hey, Jerome caught it. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Hey, baby girl, you sure look good though. Who are you? I'm Tony's friend. She told me. Remember the one she told you about? Oh, and right there, these two are done. Now I don't have to prove myself. What I got to do now is just not say something stupid. Look, watch this here. Y'all ready? How many of you live on planet Earth? Raise your hand. Let me see you. Cut your camera on. This is the class we decided we were gonna have our camera on, okay? Unless you can't have your camera on. It's all good. But yes, we live on planet Earth, right? Now, Coach, okay, appreciate you, Coach Tony. Yeah, you just cut yours on and off because you driving. Right? But check this out, right? We all live on planet Earth. Name me one woman on the planet that did not decide in 5 seconds if this person had the opportunity to sleep with her or not. In 5 seconds. Come on, Adrian. I know you're going to keep it real with me. Adrian already decided, oh, you can get this. Now it's yours to lose, or you ain't going to never get this. And no matter how hard I try, it ain't going to happen, player. Come on, Trinace. You know I ain't lying.
Watch yourself.
You know I ain't lying.
Watch yourself.
Your customers are treating your business the same way. You missed it. Rewind. Press play. They looked at Coach Tony's stuff and went, you know what? I might fool with her. Now, if they are hers to lose, or they decided, man, fuck her. I'm not for this. No, that's what they did. They mad at something she did in middle school. They don't like her pastor. Come on now. Don't fool me now. Or they just family and they saying, I ain't gonna never buy from her because I had to give her $20 last week. Come on now. Don't fool me now. No, I got 11 published books, 6 bestsellers, I got my own. I had a $250 million company verified right now. We don't know it's going to be a $1 billion company, whatever Melissa just did. I got my bachelor's and with a minor. I've got my master's. Both of those I graduated #1 in my class. I've been voted by white people top 101 global developmental and leadership minds. My podcast is consistently top ranked. I'm finding them up. Excuse me. I am very attractive. There you go. You understood what I was going to say. I keep it all the way real 100. And I'm a highly decorated military intelligence special operations sergeant. That's a spy, if you don't understand. And my family ain't never bought from me in their life. That was the point. I wasn't talking about me. I just wanted to big myself up so you could know family ain't shit. Ain't no sense in us pretending, Miss Brenda. And come on. Adrian, how many times your mama bought from you? Come on, let me hear something. That's your whole mama. You came from her womb. How many times she bought from you?
Leave my mama out of it. Look, put it this way. Put it this way. She has just recently started buying from me.
Okay.
I think it was the published book that went like beyond me saying something else, and there was a book published. She said, "It's a book published." What? Then she started buying it and telling everybody,
Okay.
buy it.
Tell everybody, y'all come see my baby. Look,
Yeah,
she
right.
tell her
Now
sister,
all of a
my
sudden,
baby better than your sister. My baby better than your daughter. Your trash daughter. Look at my baby, Jackie. My baby doing better than your daughter. Your daughter
that is
pregnant.
horrible. Leave my mama alone.
Pregnant at 45. Okay.
Antonio, my apologies.
Go ahead.
Can you check your chat for me?
Yeah, I got you.
So sorry.
No. I gave Deanna permission to multitask. She handling business in these streets.
And Miss
It
Adrian,
is 631.
my mama still ain't boy for me, okay?
Come on, man. Come on. 631 703. I'm not saying mamas ain't gonna buy from y'all. I'm just saying we all know Miss Brenda is saved, sanctified, and got an automatic ticket to heaven. And it is folk in her family who still ain't gonna support her or her son or her daughter. I ain't never had this conversation with her, but I don't need to. I live on earth with an F. People are never going to support what makes you pass them.
Watch yourself.
If your family wanted you to pass them, they would have been let you do that already. It is people you don't. Let me put this back up on the screen real quick. Hold this. Put this back up on the screen. The people you know, these folk ain't buying from you, cuz. Not family. They're not buying from you, Shelly. Come on, Shelly. Shelly, you got. First off, Shelly, you're a black woman, and all you want, Wakanda forever, is for the black man to have strong, healthy mental health. And black folk, look at your goal and look to a white man and say, can you help us with mental health? Because fuck Shelly. That's true.
Reverend.
Matter if I cussed, it's true.
Yes, that's so true. So
it is true. You hear me? It is true. So the only thing you have in prospecting, my friends, was these three people. But I need you to understand something, Melissa. Your marketing. For these three people, when Jerome marketed his book, I was editing Jerome's book last night. I couldn't sleep. I was like, let me edit my damn book. As a matter of fact, Melissa, I got a better one for you. I thought about this last night. I shut up and said, why the fuck Melissa ain't editing this book? It'll be faster. So Melissa, I got a big plan for Jerome. I got a big plan for you. And Jerome is loyal to Deanna. But worry not. Jerome just ain't know that me, you, and Deanna are like arm hair. We on the same arm. You know what I'm saying? We armpit hair. We in the same armpit. It ain't even know like it's three of us, but it's three though. You know what I'm saying? We get a little Brazilian wax with them half stay there. That's me. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to. I got a big plan, and I'm managing his career, so don't worry about it. So we go. Jerome, say less. The Lord gonna bless you. Now, here's the deal. Right here, Jerome book. Better look. Antoine's credit company. Better look. Different 3 times. Oh, ain't no prospector. Now, what I'm gonna do is this sales process is so strong. That's week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. They're gonna say, Antonio, it's Thanksgiving. You still gonna have this class? Motor scooting right. You want to give Walmart your money, or you want Walmart to sponsor your company? Adrian, that makes some goon sense, Adrian.
Sponsorship, please.
This is what I want all y'all to do. Here's a free prospecting game for y'all. Y'all ready? Trinace, because I know you on lunch break. What time your lunch break is, Trinace? Trinace and Io are the only 2 people I'm coaching. They're doing a damn good job too, y'all. What time your lunch break is, Trinace?
It's gonna be over at 2:02.
2:02. Now, Trinace, how long you plan on having lunch breaks?
Shit. So
that hood almost came out, Frida. That hood almost came out. Bro, don't ask me no god dog either. I'm tired. I retire today if you help me out this month.
that's correct.
Okay. Okay.
And I
We not gonna
straight
get
been
you that
telling
aspect.
I'm telling you, I straight been telling these people for the past 2 days, y'all can do what y'all want to do up in here. I'm about to be a millionaire. I don't even care.
You don't even care. Don't even care. Yeah, Frida, we're not gonna let her answer the question. She's gonna give a Donald Trump answer, and we don't need no Donald Trump answers coming from her. She might get canceled. You know, they done took Kanye West's bank accounts. They done stopped Kyrie Irving from playing basketball. We not gonna go ahead and let her give her Donald Trump answers right now. So don't worry about that.
You tell Trinace you're gonna be a millionaire tomorrow. She liable to walk out on them today, like right
Well,
now.
I'm actually I'm actually training Trinace and Io for internal positions in ATS. I just haven't said nothing, but I'm actually doing that. That's why they're going through.
I'm gonna have to start bringing my folks out here every day I go to lunch, so I can just take. I may get a phone call, put my keys, and turn the ignition.
No doubt. Like, hold on, customer. I'm making a phone call from my real company. Go on, move on real quick. Go move on. Okay. Prospecting is so important. Let's take Miss Brenda real quick. Okay. We know Miss Brenda, blessed and highly favored, and I'm telling y'all that there's folk right now who not buying from her because their view of blessed and highly favored is somebody. Let me just keep it real. The white man needs to come visibly stand next to Miss Brenda, raise her hand and say, she's a winner now, y'all can buy from her. And I know you don't like race involved in your teachings, but let me help you something. Even white women experience classism from other white people. Let me help you out. I don't know what Melissa go through, but as soon as she show up, somebody went, look at her shoes not matching her dress. Oh, she voted for blank. Is she in our country club? It's the truth. So if you don't learn how to prospect, you're going to always be at the victimhood of what everybody else thinks. Here's the deal. You can cancel me. Kyrie Irving got in trouble for saying that the original Hebrews were black from a book in Africa. Just so we're clear, when Cush, genealogy, when Ham had a son who was Cush, genealogy, Genesis chapter 4, by the way, and then Cush had a son who was Egypt, and all of Africa for a millennia was called Egypt. So what this man said is actually scripture in the Bible. And he in trouble. Why? He can't prospect. Because his money comes from the NBA's prospecting. How much time I got left, Grace? How much time I got left? I ain't even start drinking yet.
14 minutes.
Start drinking yet.
14
So
minutes.
I ain't had my scotch for the day. So if you think this is rough, I mean, it gets worse. 2 o'clock meeting, go catch hell, Adrian. Here's the deal. You can't cancel me. Because my tithes don't come from pastor.
Watch it, Reverend.
And neither am I pastor taking my tithes to a bank that's going to gentrify me out my neighborhood. I am extremely pro-black with more white people who follow me than black people. Why? Because I'm lucky? No. Because every day you see me, I'm winning and I ain't changed one bit. And let me tell you one thing I know my white Republicans love so much is somebody not making excuses and making them feel bad. I'm not telling you they shouldn't feel bad. It's a whole different conversation. What I'm telling you is both sides is guilty. And everybody who know me know I don't care about either side. Well, Biden is our president. Congratulations. I don't like him either. I mean, I love him as a soul. Trump, I'm about to cook some pecan pie. I do not expect Donald Trump to come eat pecan pie or Joe Biden. So I'll eat my pecan pie. Yeah, I missed it. You know what I do expect though? I expect whenever I bleeping feel like it, Shelly, I can afford pecan pie. Y'all missing it. When you prospect so greatly, even if they send you to the cross, you'll be resurrected. If you think for 1 second Jesus didn't go throughout Galilee prospecting you out your damn mind. The greatest prospector of planet Earth was Jesus. Hey, I want some, here's a miracle. And I eat real quick. You like that bread? Guess what? I'm the bread. 7 different times that happened in the book of John. Jerome, tell me I'm lying. Man, look, man, you know what I'm saying, man. Nah, that ain't true, man. Look. Do something to this vine. Boom, withered. Guess what? I'm the true vine. Y'all fool though? Jesus walked around feeding people, healing people, giving sight to the blind, wiping off leprosy. As soon as they said, my bro, you did this for me? Sure did. Come follow me. That's prospecting. And if your business is not healing leprosy, you're not hearing me. You thought I've been on some rant the whole time. If your business is not giving sight to the blind and credit repair, it's making some sense now, ain't it, Antoine? It's making some sense now. If your business is not giving goons hope, somebody following you, they gonna treat you like Zacchaeus. Man, stay up in that tree, cuz. Don't get down here. Blind Bartimaeus, shut up, Adrian. Nah, I can't shut up. I can't see this goodness happening, but I can hear it. I got to say something.
You better watch yourself, preacher.
Blind Bartimaeus couldn't see what the hell was going on, but couldn't keep his mouth shut because he could hear.
He owned it, Grace. He owned it.
Come on, Prophet Jerry, come save me, man, because I keep mixing the Lord and low grade cuss words together, and I'm losing my salvation. Go ahead, come on.
I'm listening as we get ready to go back in the house. And quick question, you was talking about tithes, right? So we was talking about tithes this morning in our inspiration. Well, basically Renee was talking about don't let tradition hold back your prosperity. And it was my turn to talk, and I told them that tradition would
Did he lose sound or me?
He did.
Yeah.
I mean, Melissa just sent me a message so cold I damn near put a ring on her finger. I mean, the message she sent me is so cold. I'm gonna have to call Deanna after this call. Hey, we might have to marry Melissa. Like, this is amazing. Let me tell you what this is. Melissa, tell him what you just told me. No. You gotta hear this message.
Okay, so I just gave Antonio his pre-IPO evaluation for just one company. And that's evaluated of 64 billion.
wow.
Do you love have a hold, Melissa? Okay. I have no idea what Miss Brenda's about to do right now. But the moment she got 64 billion, God gonna say, girl, come on, what you want to do? You want to go to heaven or what? What do you? I mean, you good? No. Because good people do good things with a good amount of money. How you think halfway houses get opened up? You think selfish people doing that? You think selfish people having shelters for battered women? The wealth of the wicked. Come on, Grace, help me out now. Come on. You know, I'm good for a scripture. You know, I'm good to sneak one in every now and then.
Laid up for the righteous, yes.
Anyway, come on, Prophet Jerry, where you at? Oh, he gone? Okay. Well, he coming back. Look, my job. So yeah, I want y'all by December 19th. I want all y'all at 6 figures. And I'm about to give y'all. Why the hell would I do this every week with special weeks that y'all gonna have some special days that's coming? They're going to jump on real quick. That's why I'm gonna get everybody on ATS TV. In fact, all of y'all at $29, cuz for me. Anyway, let me be quiet. What I wanted to say, Jerome, was, come on, man, you know my worth. I know my worth. Y'all didn't pay $29 because I don't know my worth. You paid $29 because the Lord is in me. Get it not twisted. I'm just like Paul. I'm not as good as James, Peter. I'm like Paul. I will write you from jail. Melissa, y'all out there tripping. This is not how you keep your body clean, right? I would write you from jail correcting you. That's what Paul did, y'all. Anyway, let me. I got 6 minutes, but let me leave y'all alone. The most important thing about prospecting is truly these 3 things. I'm gonna put it back to Trinae. So I think she said she get to stay here until 2 o'clock, and we done by 2 o'clock. Look at this here. Where's Trinae? Where you at, Trinae? Where you at? But there you go. I see you now. All right. So let me do it this way. People typically get things when I say it in relationships. I see Trinae, and I say, damn, I got to have it. This is the flesh talking, obviously. But I need you to get your customer is in that same energy, Brenda. Before your customer ever met you, your customer said, man, this is some bull. I ought to be better than what I am. That's the flesh. Antoine, you a man of God. This is making sense. I know my delivery is unorthodox, but the message is not coming back void. The same way I look at Dion, I say, yeah, I'm gonna tell that. Okay, I understand. It's the same way your customer, your prospect is going, and this is some bull. I ought to be further. How is that not the flesh? Wow, y'all don't want to play me. How is you serving God saying God effing up? Because that's what when you say I ought to be further, you're also saying God is fucking up. Let me just keep it real with you.
Reverend.
No, we got to keep it.
We didn't say you was wrong. Remember, I'd be saying, but I didn't say you was wrong. I just be saying sometimes, you just, yeah.
We don't like talking like that, Shelly, but that's what we're saying. That is what we're saying. No, Jamal, that's what we're saying, bro. When we say, man, I should have been here. Oh, so you're saying God is so weak. God is so weak. He messed up in your life. Just yours, though. Come on, Jerome, man. You know I'm not. I can't say this in your church, but I can show enough say this in your small group. This is the word of God. Every time Trinace go, I don't like what's happening. Oh, so the earth is not the Lord's then, and the fullness thereof. My boss is hurting me, so I cannot do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or think. Adrian goes, you don't understand. They against me, so you're not Daniel, and I don't turn your lions into pillows, because please don't get it twisted. Daniel slept on the lions that was supposed to kill him. Adrian, that's a word. Please, something like that. 2 days from now, because I know you preach on Thursdays, please. You know what? This is a good spot to end right here tonight. This is a good spot to end. Daniel was thrown in the lion's den. Them lions proved after the night was up. They was hungry as hell. Y'all not familiar with the story? Because what happened, Otis? When you know, and the king, Antoine, had the audacity to believe. Let me tell you how he believed. This motor scooter said, Daniel, are you there? That don't make no damn sense, Antoine. You don't throw no meat in the lion's den for a whole 12 hours and ask if you still there. I sure am. You know what? You motherfucker, y'all get in. See, what I'm trying to tell you is, Tremaine, God ain't coming to stop the lions in your life. God is just coming to turn them lions into pillows. I don't know nothing about your prospecting. You feel me, Frida? All I can tell you is the shit that was supposed to kill you is the shit that's going to go in your bank account. That's why Otis fool with me, because I keep it real all day, every day. That's why Antoine going to Vegas, because he know I keep it real all day, every day, and I ain't stopping for nothing. I'm saying the stuff that was supposed to kill you is the very thing that God is using to lift you. So prospecting is real simple. Right here, look. Right here. This is 100% information. I'll show y'all all my emails. Right here as I just talked. I'm in Central Standard Time, so it's 2 o'clock here. 2 o'clock, I got to hang up. Whoever the hell this is, I don't know who this is. Doesn't matter. It's probably Michael Jordan or something. Want to pay me $212. I don't even know what this is. Is this you, Melissa? Let's click it anyway. Forget it. I should have showed y'all this. These folk who want me to buy their whole TV company. I should have showed y'all this stuff. All right. Act like y'all didn't see that. Okay. Act like y'all didn't see that. And then that's Melissa stuff. I'm gonna skip past her stuff because she doing too much. She's doing too much. I'm trying to show you all the money in this goddamn email. Look, all I can tell you as we end and jump on this next call, I'm gonna pick Trinace, Adrian, Shelly, and Frida, and Miss Brenda. I'm gonna pick these 4 women because, and Coach Tony. I'm gonna pick these 4 women, 5 women, because y'all wasn't supposed to be here. And I don't mean like spiritually. Nah. Ain't man one of you women was supposed to actually talk before me and come on, help me out, somebody. Oh, y'all don't want to play with me, man. They tried to make Shelly a Sunday school teacher just because she had ovaries.
Come on. That's you
Thank
right.
you,
You in
Adrian. I
there.
appreciate you. I
You in
appreciate you.
there.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Ooh, Miss Brenda, you got an ovaries. You need to take care of these kids. No. You need to start making these damn kids.
Watch yourself, Reverend.
Either you get fixed or you start birthing them.
Birth control should be for men, never for women. That's a fact. I could make 1,000 babies in 1 year. You can make one.
Facts.
See, Miss Brenda, that's why I get in trouble. You feel me? See, this is where they go. There he goes. This is where I get in trouble because I be talking some sense. I make a whole 1,000 babies. Nick Cannon.
Woo!
Anyway,
He got the Brady Bunch. Is somebody else pregnant right now?
He way past 8. He has something like 15.
He's got
But anyway,
12.
His own crew on Wild
He got
Out.
12. He got 12 kids. 2 kids by one woman. Mariah Carey, the most he got. Oh yeah, you got 2 kids by Mariah Carey, but good God, 12 kids.
All I want y'all to do is I want you to prospect better. I end you with this in the last 2 minutes. We got to jump on this other call. Does your content reflect these 3 people? Does your energy reflect these 3 people? Does your attitude reflect these 2 people? Because when I walk up on Trinace and be like, God damn, girl, you as fine as hell. She's going to say, I don't know you. And I'm going to say, but me and your son cool. She's going to say, oh, I can't talk to you if you cool with my son. I pick a different person. Then she's going to say, well, you know the Lord. I know the Lord too. Men been doing this. Shelley, men been doing this. Adrian, men been doing it. And all I'm trying to do is tell you, your customers is doing the same thing. Your customers is looking at you, Frida, and they're going, shh, I don't know her. But she Christian. Shit, everybody Christian. Everybody Christian. What they got to do with me? I don't know her, and everybody Christian. All right, then. So what you got to do is you got to find yourself to somebody they know or somebody you know. That's hard as hell. It's hard. I know this was crazy. That don't stop this class from being absolutely factual. If you black, this is how I'm going to end. Or if you're marginalized people, Brenda, ain't nothing you can do. You ain't going to never convince somebody who looks like us to follow us. Yes, I can. Remember, those same African people were locked in a room, scared of other folk, locked in a room. And their savior had to appear with no doorknob.
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
John
Yes,
20.
sir.
It says, and the Jews being locked in a room. Fear of other Jews. Isn't that? You can't plan better than you can dominate. They're gonna cancel me. I'm not gonna be able to play for the Nets. I'm not gonna be able to play for the Nets. So I'm trying to go to my NBA career. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna pick up tomorrow, next week, or actually before next week, because I'm gonna double up, and we're gonna go to approach and contact, and I'm gonna teach y'all how to approach these folks. And I'm gonna teach you how to approach these folks, Jamal, in your personality. Last thing you ever gonna see is me. I ain't gonna never be a coon. Can't do it. I don't feel bad for saying that. I don't know what to tell you. All right, y'all. You can't plan better. You can't dominate. We're just gonna go ahead and let Antonio be quiet before he get himself in trouble. All right. Coach Tony. All right, make sure she get the replay and tell her all about ATS TV, Grace.
Sure
all right,
will.
everybody.
Thank you,
Y'all
sir.
have a
I
good
need it too.
one.